It's 4 a.m.
Oh, what the f was I thinking?
Let's go have some fun.
Hey everyone, my name is Trevor, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. You know what that means? 450 million people worldwide are affected by some sort of mental illness. 2 out of 3 people who are diagnosed with a mental illness will not seek any treatment whatsoever. Right? Like this is some serious shit, and we all gotta look out for ourselves, right? So here are 5 practical, non-pretentious ways that you can take care of your own mental health. I'm just gonna narrow it down to mood disorders like depression and bipolar disorder, and also anxiety. If you have psychosis, some of this stuff can still apply. Sorry if it's not as substantial as I would like it to be. And I said practical, not pretentious, so I'm not gonna say like be positive. You, this is the real world, and your depression is not gonna go away with some magical thinking. Go out and see the world! Because if you're watching this video, you're probably like me. You're poor, no time, and you don't want to go outside.
Indoors.
Pray.
I don't believe in God. I believe in science. I can't help you. Number 1.
Be mindful.
Be acutely aware of your emotions and your thoughts and your actions and everything. If you're really upset or angered by something, set yourself aside and try to just see things as they are. It's hard to explain, but let me give examples.
I'm sick. I'm still
Wait, why am I mad? Oh man, today sucks. I feel like I don't. Life's a piece of shit. Life sucks. I hate life.
I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
But why? Why do I feel like a piece of shit? It sounds simple, but it takes practice. It's a discipline, but trust me, it goes a long way. Number 2.
avoid distortions.
What's a distortion?
A cognitive distortion is an exaggerated or irrational thought.
Be gone, thought!
Which is often present in people who are depressed or anxious. And you know what they are because there are so many f***ing memes about it. This isn't a meme, it's serious shit. Let's go look at some examples. All or nothing. You see things in black and white. You're either with me or against me. You're either my friend or you're a fake. Either I'm going to ace this test or I'm gonna be a failure. Mind reading and fortune telling. Susan said hi to me today, but she didn't smile. That means she hates me. Why does everyone hate me? Well, I guess this week's gonna suck, huh? Magnification and minimalization. Minimization. When you exaggerate the negatives and minimize the positives.
You did great in your presentation today. Good job.
Yeah, but I made a typo with the presentation.
Yeah, but the content is what's important.
I'm so sorry. I'm so unprofessional. Shoulds and shouldn'ts. When you try to motivate yourself with, I should do this, I should do that, because you are putting undue pressure on yourself and it's not fair to you. Wow, this girl's really special. I want to be a good boyfriend. But how? I should sacrifice all my time and money for her. What? I should let her walk all over me. Why? That's what boyfriends do! Personalization. When you see yourself as a cause of a negative event that had nothing to do with you. Was it something I said? I may be exaggerating a little bit, but these are very real examples. Most people have distortions without even knowing it, and they think it's normal. It's not. Number 3. Number 15. Burger King food lettuce, the last thing you want in your burger. Number 3.
Recognize the symptoms.
Rule of thumb. If you tell yourself, gee, I think I'm depressed, then it's probably too late. Know the signs before you're overwhelmed. Depression. You can be depressed for any reason, even no reason. It doesn't matter. As long as you feel depressed, that's it. That's the symptom. And it's not just sadness. Do you sleep too much or too little? Do you have trouble getting out of bed or going to work? Do you have trouble concentrating? Are you always tired? Do you act like you have no emotion? Are things that are supposed to be fun all of a sudden not fun anymore? If you show any of these signs for at least 2 weeks, then you should probably get help. There are people who are overwhelmingly sad for weeks, months, and they act like it's nothing. So know better. Mania. The opposite of depression is not happiness, it's mania. How do you know you're manic? You are overwhelmingly happy or elated, almost disturbingly so. You are extremely irritable, happy 1 second and furious the next. You have an inflated self-esteem and illusions of grandeur. You feel like you can fly, you feel like you're Iron Man or something.
Truth is, I am.
Yeah.
And there are times when you just don't shut the up. You almost feel compelled to keep talking, even if what you say isn't making sense anymore. Woo! When you're manic, you're impulsive. You buy shit you don't need. I wanna buy this. I wanna buy this. I definitely wanna buy this. You get drunk a lot. You do dangerous shit. You think you're invincible.
But you're not.
Mania can be very hard to recognize because there are some people out there who are just naturally energetic and extroverted and very social. Number 1, be mindful. Know what is normal and what is not normal for you. Anxiety. It's normal to be anxious before a test or going up on stage, but when it's too much, it becomes a disorder. When you have a panic attack, it literally feels like you're dying.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Stay calm! Everybody calm down!
Your chest hurts, your stomach hurts, you start sweating, your heart beats fast, you feel an imminent danger and you feel like you have to get out or escape.
I gotta get out of here! Too late!
It's like a fire alarm going off, but there's no fire. When it happens, it's painfully obvious. What's important here is what to do. You need a safety plan. Which brings us to number 4.
Have a safety plan.
What is a safety plan? When you're in a crisis, like you're feeling suicidal or you have a panic attack, you need a list of things to do, places to go, and people you can go to for help. And it kind of looks like this. I have a copy of a safety plan that you can actually fill out yourself. Links are in the description down below. Download it. Print that. Fill it up. Put it in a safe place like your wallet or your purse or your car or your bathroom. I don't give a
Fill it up.
Hell, take a picture of it and put it in your phone. I don't give a List out your warning signs, thoughts, feelings, behaviors, anything that could probably lead to a crisis. List down things you can do to distract yourself, places you can go, people you can be with, people you can talk to. If you know a therapist or a doctor, put their name and number in the safety plan. If you know any crisis hotlines for people who are feeling suicidal or at the end of their rope, please put it down in the safety plan. I've already included one. If you're in the Philippines, it's called the Hope Hotline. If you're from another country, please Google your local crisis hotline, please, and put it in your safety plan. And last but not least, write down the one thing you think is worth living for. Your mom, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your best friend, your pet. I don't care how shallow it sounds. If it keeps you alive, it's not shallow to me. Please just take 10 minutes of your time. Please just print it, fill it out, and keep it somewhere safe. And number 5.
Love yourself.
I know I said I wasn't gonna be pretentious, but this is the most important part. Taking care of your mental health is more than just thinking positive. It's more than just preparing for the worst. It's about knowing your worth, forgiving yourself, not letting anybody, especially not yourself, call you something that you're not. Loving yourself isn't selfish, and it isn't easy. Sometimes we do have to make effort for ourselves, even if it seems wrong. It's hard to shake the thought of being worthless, but you have to try. No one spends more time with you than yourself, so you might as well be your own best friend. It's late. It's really late. I can't sleep. I am manic as f***. Why do you think I did this video? I might as well use the mania for something good. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something from it, even if it's just a little. And I know I may have gotten some things wrong, and I'm sorry, but I'm not a doctor. I'm just a patient. My name is Trevor. Good night. Be good to each other.